Hi there, it's been a long time since I've done this. Let's say a lot has changed since I last did a video. I used to do these videos in the office where it was quiet and when I had a moment just to get things done, but I now work from home and a lot of things have changed, so I guess I need to get back into the habit of it. And plus, I want to finish this reading challenge because I have been really enjoying it. I have been distracted, obviously, with the International Booker Prize and with moving to a setup where I'm working from home every day. I've even taken up journaling, so I have this nice journal that I've been expressing my thoughts and trying to understand my mind a bit better there. So that's been quite an interesting change in my life. And I thought, well, first off, let's talk about There Are Eyes Are Watching God. And this was such a fantastic book. And I really wish I could give it justice. But there's so much going on in this. There's a lot about love and marriage, independence, discovering yourself, your identity, your community. I found the main one, gender roles and the patriarchy, was a really big focus in this. But it was such an interesting storytelling narrative that I think while trying to understand everything that's going on, I have to really appreciate the style and what Zola really did for this. Obviously, written by Zola Neale Hurston, and it is a classic for a reason because of everything going on. And we can look at nature, we can look at spirituality, we're definitely looking at gender roles, we're definitely looking at relationships. And this follows this woman who is trying to find love, trying to understand herself, trying to express her feelings and tell her life. And I feel like masses of different things happening, and it's been a month now, so everything's trying to rush back into my head, trying to remember what I wanted to say and what I wanted to express. But I feel like there's a really interesting community going on here in this town, and it's not just the woman's. Oh God, what was her name? Janine. That we were really focusing on. We're looking at the whole town, and it's like a community of people judging and interacting with each other and trying to play out everything going on. And I'm definitely not going to give this book any justice. I feel like it's a book to read, explore, and ponder. And it's going to be a book I'm going to have to come back multiple times because there's so many different layers. At first, it took me a while to get used to the writing style, but I feel like it is an important voice and it's an important style, and I think that's what makes this book a classic. This is what makes this a book of, I feel like, a book of self discovery, a book of understanding herself and heartbreaking, very emotional. And we follow her through her life and the multiple marriages she has, like one out of duty, one out of sense of trying to settle down and like required to be married, and one in stability. But then there's love that's really important to come, and understanding and doing what's best for you. So I feel like this was such an amazing book, and oh man, I wish I knew more. I feel like I need to find someone that did a big lecture on the book or a big deep dive and went through all the themes, and I want to listen to someone talk about all the layers of information and stuff that's going on. Give me the historical context. Maybe I'll search for a podcast on this book because I love this book and I can't stop thinking about it. obviously the next book I need to read is from the 1940s. So let's see what is up next for me and what I'm going to be reading next. And obviously I'm trying to finish all these books before my birthday later this year. A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, another classic that I've definitely been planning to read and eyeing. Well, it's been on the 1001 books to read before you die. It's been on my wish list, I think, for ages. So this is the next book in my series that I'm going to dive into. Thank you for watching.